Crimeophobia is globally the founder of A Criminology Firm, which is based on the scientific study of crime and criminal behaviour that requires penal treatment as per the motives, intentions, and situation of every case, respectively. We have also initiated our core competence in the field of Neurocriminology, which is a sub-discipline of criminology. The R&D of criminal mind and behavior falls under Neurocriminology, while the implementation of the outcome will fall under criminology. To date, no educational organization specifies business as a career option after completing a criminology degree, which evidently proves that crimeophobia continues to be the pioneer. Let's introduce our Crimephobia's Board of Advisors. Criminologist Snehil Dhall, the founder of Crimeophobia. He started working as an entrepreneur in the infrastructure construction industry during his teenage, followed by legal, fashion, and news media sectors before becoming the brainchild of a criminology firm. His work experience has been in India, Singapore, the UK, USA, and Sweden, having exposure with the United Nations, British and Indian government, global politics, corporates, families, and other government departments which crimeophobia benefits.
Yogan Yoganathan, Mayor, UK. He has been honoured with the title Member of the British Empire, MBE, and has been the mayor for the second time. He is also one of the longest elected councillors for more than 2 decades and counting. As an Asian British, he has an excellent understanding of governance, global politics, racial equality, sports, and social service, in which he held various senior designations and supported the founder of Crimeophobia since student days in London. Lakshmi Narayan Tripathi, LGBTQ expert. Shri Ananta Vibhushi Acharya Mahamandaleshwar is the honorary title given to her by the highest Hindu religious hierarchy. She is widely recognized as an international transgender activist who was also the first Southeast Asian transgender to represent at the United Nations. She is one of the greatest strengths for creating a diplomatic breakthrough in various systems that suppress the marginalized of any kind. Major General Dilawar Singh, ex-Director General of the Youth Ministry of India. He is a retired Major General of the Indian Army and former National Director General of NYKS, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Government of India. One of the very few who has a technical balance of working professionally between military, government and civilian lifestyle. His knowledge and experience gives us the benefit of evaluating and creating secure frameworks for civilian disputes to national security and counter-terrorism.
O.P. Singh, retired IPS, ex-Director General of CISF, NDRF and UP State. President's Police Medal and Gallantry Awardee, Mr. Singh is one of the most dynamic Indian Services officers who has held the position of Director General for the Central Industrial Security Force CISF and National Disaster Response Force NDRF for the Government of India and has also been the Director General of Police DGP for Uttar Pradesh State. His experience of holding positions with central and state gives us the best edge for building a multi-dimensional security framework.
AVIK SARKAR, ex-Data Cell Head at Niti Aayog. He joined Crimeophobia as Board of Advisor while being the head of Data Cell in the institute called Niti Aayog, for which the chairman is the Prime Minister of India. Currently, he shifted his passion to teaching and now works with the Indian School of Business while having immense knowledge of big data, artificial intelligence, data science, and transforming technologies. He is also heading the development of India Data Portal which is one-stop portal for analysis and visualization of government data. MS Bitta, ex-Minister of Punjab State. Formerly, he has been a minister for Punjab State and faced maximum terror attacks on him, due to which Z category security has been allotted to him by the Government of India. Currently, he is the chairman for All India Anti-Terrorism Front, and his advisory support is very crucial for political decision making against terrorism that we receive. A biopic movie has already been declared on his life struggles with terrorist and terror victim families in India. Graham Williamson, councillor and British politician. Three-term councillor in the UK, he is one of those few English political activists who has legally raised his voice for the British and foreign nationals from London and also contested for European Parliament elections. He is currently the National Council member for the National Liberal Party UK and continues to be very active in the humanitarian activities, especially of those genocides in Sri Lanka. His support to Crimeophobia began since the pre-conceptualization days in the UK. MP SAHAY, advocate in Supreme Court of India. He is an advocate on record with the Supreme Court of India and a Bar Council member for New Delhi, Chicago, Washington DC, Brussels, Singapore, and Allahabad courts. His expertise are mainly in corporate and trade laws, for which he is also a committee member with International Trade and Customs Law, Commerce and Distribution, Arbitration, among many other forums. Currently, he has been leading the case of UNTOC implementation in India as filed by the Found in Supreme Court. Dr. C.H. Asrani, medical expert for the World Bank. A clinician with more than 43 years of experience, he has just completed his second stint with the World Bank as a senior health insurance consultant for capacity building and medical audits. While being a medical entrepreneur, he covers all verticals from practicing doctor to insurance fraud and also provides medical negligence reports. His support in medical field is crucial to Crimeophobia for handling the medico-legal cases across the globe. RITA CHAHWAN, Arabic expert and journalist. An expert in understanding radical Muslim extremists with experience of handling anti-human trafficking, anti-narcotics, and many other refugee-linked crimes around in Middle East Arabic world. She is also the founder of an Arabic news portal called Al-Khabar and Middle East Anti-Narcotics and Human Trafficking Research Center, and one of the finest and investigative journalists who assists Crimeophobia in Arabic language related work. Dr. NISHIKANT, financial expert. He is a PhD and D literature holder in accounts and finance and an award-winning educationalist along with excellence in strategic planning of academics. In a short period, he has been an author for 3 patents, over 150 books, hundreds of research papers, CIMA advocate in the UK, BEc from Cambridge University, and International Executive MBA from Belgium. He is a key advisor to Crimeophobia for regulating student psychology at large. KAPILDEVA DASA, Vice President, ISKCON. He has dedicated his life to practicing and teaching the principles of Krishna consciousness as per the Bhagavad Gita. He is the rector of Bhaktivedanta Swami Mission School and Vice President of International Society for Krishna Consciousness, ISKCON, Mumbai. We at Crimeophobia receive immense support of advisory for Vedic and Mahabharata studies to tackle psychological warfare. Shurjo, Director of Ananda Sangha. He was born to an Indian military family and opted for his education in the National Institute of Fashion Technology, but eventually took the path in monastic lifestyle at the age of 21 years. Currently, he is the spiritual director for Ananda Sangha, Mumbai, which has a combinative study of Lord Krishna and Jesus, in which his advisory to Crimeophobia brings the kind of balance as required to support and train global citizens.
Kia Sher, peace entrepreneur. She lost her daughter and husband during the Mumbai terror attacks of 26/11, but eventually self-motivated herself to become a peace entrepreneur. Currently, she is the co-founder of One Life Alliance, based out of America, and operates globally to strengthen the emotional stability of terror victim families. She has written a book called Forgiveness is a Choice, in reference to her experience of terrorism, while being the silent advisory to Crimeophobia against victims of terrorism.
Hi, I'm Snehil Dhall and I'm a criminologist. So what exactly does a criminologist do? Very simple. A criminologist is an expert on crime whose job is to analyze data and determine why a crime was being committed and to find ways to predict, deter and prevent further criminal behavior. Therefore, I as a criminologist can help both victims and policing forces to predict and prevent criminal behavior. I've also developed two recognized theories on crimes for which there are no laws. My first theoretical copyright is called Theory of Modern Chakravyuh, created on game theory of deception and inception phases of crime. And the second theory on polymath organized crime is for filtering the big data on crime. I've also had the privilege of assisting law enforcement agencies, families, corporates and youth on various aspects from organized crime to national security and counterterrorism. Today the work that I do as a criminologist is also sometimes referred as predictive policing and analysis, because now the system has started accepting that the crimes that are not mentioned in the law may not be legal. So if you are a victim, or even just apprehend that you might become a victim, or even if you belong to a law enforcement agency and you feel that you require my services, please do get in touch with me on the coordinates below. Thank you.